Hey everybody, IzzyCraze365 here, and welcome back more to Easy Unlocks for the Sentinels of the Multiverse video game. So as you can see above me, Oblivion has in fact released. Season 2 is now officially complete as far as the game developers are concerned. And as I stated in one of my previous videos, there are 6 standout things that we do not have yet. And they have been dropping now with what they have been calling the release of the Odd Allies. So what are the Odd Allies? I'm not going to have any images of them here. Show like a villain. Nope. Okay. So the Odd Allies. Just going to show you guys quick in a new game. So the Odd Allies reference the 5 heroes that are released in the Oblivion set. The heroes, if you actually take a look at the different decks. If I turn off everything that is not Oblivion, this set right here, there's only going to be 5 decks remaining. And it is Akash Thrice, Lacomadora, Harpy, Lifeline, and Luminary. And as you can see right now, they actually have, based off of who everybody wanted through a voting system, determined who gets their unlocks first. So Luminary was the first one. So we can unlock Heroic Lumianry. Same thing with the Harpy. We can unwatch Watch Harpy. Lifeline, Lacomadora, and Akash Thrice will be coming out in the coming weeks, and we will go over them at that point in time. But for now, today, we're going to take a look at how to unlock Heroic Luminary. Now, what it seems like is that all of the odd allies, and again, there's technically 6 of these that have not been unlocked yet. These are the last 5. The 6th one is going to be Completionist Guise, and I'm assuming his unlock condition is going to be have all the other achievements in this game unlocked, which would be really cool to do, especially considering you can just click unlock here once people have already discovered how they unlock, and you don't need to go through the hassle of, going through these achievements. But I like to do things properly, hence why I'm not going to, dive right in. I'm not going to just click this button and get Heroic Luminary. I want to actually work for it. Now, with that being said, how do we unlock Heroic Luminary? As we all know, the Odd Allies were originally all villains. So what it seems is that part of this is, defeating them in their villain form, and then something happens that makes them switch sides. Now, Luminary was originally Baron Blade, and if we take a look here, at the multiverse, he is Legacy's nemesis. He is the main bad guy. And he shows up, he has this form, he has a Mad Bomber Blade, and then he even has the team attack version down here. So Baron Blade is the most forward of the villains. He's there in every format. Lacomadora also had, or Lacomadora was originally Le Capitan. She also is present in the team attack ones, but Akash Buddha, the Matriarch, and Deadline, they were only ever present in their main villain decks, and then they came back as heroes, again, as odd allies, unexpected allies, for the fight against Oblivion. So, the question now becomes, how do we unlock Heroic Luminary? So if you want to know the lore behind Luminary, Heroic Luminary is just Baron Blade turned evil, because if the world is destroyed, he can't try to rule it or take over. Heroic Luminary comes from another dimension where she, Ivana, is the champion of her people. So with that little bit of knowledge in hand, that kind of gives people an idea as to how to unlock her. And obviously it's going to be tied in with Baron Blade and with Luminary. And it's actually a 3-step process for unlocking Heroic Luminary, which I think is kind of cool. Now, how do we do that? Well, first off, we need to defeat Baron Blade in the Realm of Discord without Luminary on the team. So that's a very easy game. That's part 1. It's just have a villain, have the environment, but the team composition, the hero composition can be whatever you want. That's relatively easy. The second game requires the Freedom 5 to fight against any villain in the Freedom Tower. Again, not a complicated thing, especially because it doesn't restrict us on which variant of the Freedom 5 we use. We can use any variants. And then finally, we have to fight in Megalopolis with Luminary, and during that game, we have to activate and resolve all 3 of his Doomsday Devices, meaning there needs to be 15 cards in his trash during each Doomsday Device. So that means it's going to be a long game unless we cheat. So I'm going to be breaking this video up into different parts. Part 1 is going to be the first game against Baron Blade in the Realm of Discard. Part 2 is going to be the Freedom 5 variants in the Freedom Tower. And then Part 3 is actually where I'm going to show you the trick on how to get this quick. But for now, we're just going to try to plow through these games as quickly as possible. I figured I'd share the stream with you. Again, if you have any questions about Sentinels of the Multiverse, feel free to... Feel free to throw them up, and I will gladly answer any questions you guys may have, either about the card game, the video game, or the lore. Not super well versed in the lore, but like I dabble, and I am a very casual gamer when it comes to this kind of stuff. So again, as a reminder, Heroic Luminary unlock. Where are you, Luminary? I just want to show you guys. I don't even have this variant option available. But the Doomsday Device is in question. Here's the first one. And each and on here target. And then shuffle your trash. This is the first Doomsday Device we want to do because it gets all the other devices out of the trash. And then let's see. 15 irreducible damage. Can't say no to that. And the last Doomsday Device is just destroy cards, which this one is, useful. And the difference between Heroic Luminary and Base Luminary. Base Luminary's base power helps him get to his Doomsday Devices and helps the setup because it's discarding cards and puts any devices into play. Heroic, but the thing is, once you have devices out and you're set up, especially if after you drop the Explosive Reconstructor and you get all your devices out of your trash, his base power kind of becomes useless. And that's... like, he doesn't have a ton of stuff he can use his power on. The only device he really has powers on is this one, which pulls something back from the trash, the Disposable Defender, which we are going to be using a lot of, and the Regression Turret, which useful in some situations, but not a whole lot. So it's mostly just his Doomsday Devices that have the powers. Now, Heroic Luminary, instead of being able to build up easily, has the ability to actually utilize having a ton of devices out on the field by dealing damage. But we'll get to that once we see him. So again, as a very quick summation, how to unlock Heroic Luminary. First, defeat Baron Blade in the Realm of Discord without Luminary on the team. Then, win a game in the Freedom Tower with the Freedom 5, any variants. Then, in a game in Megalopolis with Luminary on the team, use the power on each Doomsday Device while at least 15 cards are in Luminary's trash. So, with that all being said, folks, let's dive right in and get started. So we're going to start off with this first game. Just going to make a new game. We're going to, I do not want an Oblivion game. I'll play a classic game. Gonna throw down Baron Blade. Environment, we want Realm of Discord. And Realm of Discord is a little bit crazy. Baron Blade is not hard, so we want to go for the most efficient way to beat this down. So first things first, efficiency. Legacy is always a good pick for dealing with Baron Blade because you have the Nemesis deal. But in this case, we're also going to pick Freedom 5 Legacy because he can just 80-60 environment cards because we don't need to deal with that. Also, because it's Baron Blade, we're going to use Dark Visionary. Now, why Dark Visionary? Dark Visionary is great for stacking a deck, but also she has a card, Brain Burn, which takes somebody's trash and puts it back into the deck. So that makes beating Baron Blade literally a piece of cake. And now we just need damage dealers. Dealers that can, hit everything. So, Tempest is always a good option. I will always bring Team Leader Tachyon into a fight whenever possible. And now we just want something to round out the fight. We can't lose Luminary. I would love to use Luminary. But again, we just need to beat him down. So we can literally use anyone who is, high damage. Now with that all said, I think the someone who I have actually taken a very large shine to at this point is Ra the Setting Sun. So right there, we've got a lot of AoE damage. We don't have a lot of like fine strike damage. The only one we have on that is Tachyon. You don't need to worry too much beyond that. So we're just going to take care of this. Realm of Discord should not be a problem. Only thing we need to watch out for is, you know, him destroying our setups. But fortunately, the only one of us that is going to get set up is going to be Legacy. So he's got his mobile defense platform, slash and burn. Alright, so first things first, we're going to drop off Fleet of Foot, because everybody drawing cards is incredible. Unfortunately, Tachyon does not have the right cards in hand for dealing with this. We want to hold on to Hypersonic Assault. Sucker Punch is useless, and this. So we're going to have to skip the rest of our play. That said, drawing more cards is always essential. Pushing the limits is a nice thing to have. Legacy has Fortitude. We're going to want to keep him up. Flesh of the Sun God is a nice thing. Into the Stratosphere, we can just literally get rid of that card. Alright, so Legacy has no good powers available. So what we're going to do is we're going to play Fortify, and then we're going to and we're going to see what everybody has. Alright, Ra's got Fire Blast. What else do we have? Okay, Tempest has Lightning Slash. That's actually amazing. So what we're going to do is we're going to have Tempest play Lightning Slash. And now we have Motivational Charge, which is fantastic. That's exactly what we want. We're going to have increased damage. So he would be dealing that much. We need to get rid of this, is the problem. And now Ra is going to just immolate himself. Staff of Ra is a beautiful thing. Alright, the best thing to do right now is just throw out Grievous Hailstorm. It is strictly better than anything else we got. And we're just going to beat him down as quickly as possible. Electrical Storm is another fantastic thing to do. Unfortunately, she does not have anything that great. So we're just going to drop a Decoy Projection, and we're going to take a look at Baron Blade's deck. Whenever Baron Blade would be dealt. We're just gonna leave Devious Disruptment on the top. Second highest HP, he's always going to be hitting someone. Alright, Legacy has Fortitude, Ra doesn't care. Yeah, we're not losing these. We're going to skip. He's just going to deal everybody 5. And okay, so now we can focus a little bit. Got that. Got that. Everybody takes damage. Everybody draws a card. Superhuman Durability is an amazing card. More Grievous Hailstorm. More foresight. We want to get Baron Blade to have a card right now that's going to deal us all damage because he can't hurt us. Accelerated Assault is also nice. Alright. Have a ton of lead from the front. We're going to drop Motivational Charge. Now let's see what is the best play. I think the best play might actually be to drop Electrical Storm. Yeah. Tempest. There we go. And he has a Thok. Alright, and gonna drop the staff, it increases all fire damage by lots. And burn everything. The nice thing is, like, the Staff of Ra is not a ongoing, so he's just gonna keep burning himself. Everything is hit, which is fine. It's not a point of using Chain Lightning until we got 3 targets, so I'm gonna drop Shielding Winds. I'm gonna hit everything with Storm. Flash Flood is also nice. Yeah, we've got plenty of gonna drop that. Visionary is not doing much right now. We're gonna take a look at Baron Blade's deck, see what he's got. Yeah, we'll leave Haste and Doom on top because he's not hurting anything. At the end of the environment turn, this card deals the hero with the highest HP 2 energy damage. Okay. Tachyon can't deal damage, which means she's going to lose her Hypersonic Assault. Not a big deal. Oh. Living Force, whatever. Tachyon's... So, first things first, she's going to get Pushing the Limits, HUD Goggles, and Blinding Speed, getting rid of this. Now everybody draws cards. Lightspeed Barrage is a good card to have. Takedown is great. Oh, Elemental Sub-Transducers, even better. Okay, so Legacy has got Takedown. Alright, so we're just going to drop Takedown right now. And it doesn't look like there's a need to play anything, so we're going to punch. Everybody heals up a little bit. Danger Sense, a beautiful thing. Now it's Ra's turn. Well, fortunately, I have another Staff of Ra, so we're going to use a Flame Spike. We're just going to Focus Fire Baron Blade. Now we're going to use Fire. Burn everything. Now we're going to throw the Staff of Ra at Baron Blade because we can. And I have a Summon Staff, which is beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. Choose for me. Actually, I don't even need to waste Flash Flood. I can just use Chain Lightning. Which is a beautiful thing. Targets. 4 damage to Baron Blade. 3 damage to this thing. Grievous Hailstorm. Cleansing Downpour is another great power. Alright, Ethereal Bonds is destroyed, and now we're going to use a power. We're going to take a look at Baron Blades deck again. What does he have? This card deals the hero target with the highest HP X melee damage, where X is the current HP of this card. Alright, yeah, we're just going to have the Blade Battalion sit down on us. Oh, Demoralization, beautiful card. We're going to have a Legacy play that immediately. Another Ethereal Bonds, are you kidding me? It is more important that Tempest deals damage. Tachyon can sit and support. I can play this. That was literally just to feed my graveyard. Fleet of Foot is a good card to play. Next Evolution is also good. Scorched Earth is good. Lightning Slash is great. Lightning Slash is what's going to kill Blade. Quick Insight is also good. Alright, goodbye. Take down. Do I have enough damage on the field right now? I don't think I have enough damage right now to deal with him. That said, I should probably drop a lead from the front. And unfortunately, the smartest thing to do right now is to let Visionary play Demoralization. I mean, one way or another, he's going down this turn. Yeah, we'll play that one next turn. Poor Ra. Gonna play that for the future. More Grievous Hailstorm. Vicious Cyclone is a great thing to have. Alright, well, we're just gonna end this. We're just going to use Mass Levitation, take the environment out of the equation right now. Whenever this card enters play, each player reveals the top card of their deck. If it is a one-shot, put into play. If it is not a one-shot, discard it and deal that hero 2 psychic damage. At the end of the turn, destroy this card. Alright, let's try it. What do I want to play? this one. Just increase all of Ra's damage. Mass levitation was the right thing. Oh no, not a powered remote turret. What are we gonna do? No. Yeah, Legacy's just gonna get pinged to death. No, how many, 4-burst chargers are not enough. More burst. Gonna get rid of Sucker Punch, as fun as that card is. Yeah, both Sucker Punches. That has, in fact, set us up. See, Supersonic Assault, another motivational charge is nice. Otherworldly Resilience is a good card. Hypersonic Assault is not bad. I don't know if we have enough damage. He doesn't have any DR, right? We might be able to get there. Let's try. Let's just go for a kill. Boom. Each non-hero target X. Oh, wait. Increase all damage by... Oh, he's giving everybody the buff. Oh, well, we can't get rid of that then. Yeah, I think we got this. Burn everything. He's got another summon, so he's got 6 HP left. He's not going. Yeah, Lightning Slash. That does it. Okay, so that was it. That didn't even take us that long. So now what we're going to do is, real quickly, we're going to do the part 2 of this. So again, part 1, to unlock a Heroic Luminary, folks, it was to beat Baron Blade in the Realm of Discord without having Luminary on the team. Case in point, very, very easy. Now we're going to do part 2, and the trick of that is we need to be in the Freedom Tower. Heroes, we need to have Absolute Zero, Legacy, Tachyon, Wraith, there's the Wraith, and Bunker. And any variation of them against any villain in the Freedom Tower. Now, same thing is going to apply here. We're just going to go for stuff that is going to be damage dealing, and as per usual, the villain that I really never think is an issue is Ambuscade. So first things first, we're going to pick the variants that are the most beneficial for us. As per usual, Team Leader Tachyon. For this particular group, we are going to go with America's Greatest Legacy, because using a power is fantastic. See, I have not tried Freedom 5 Absolute Zero. That said, I think just straight 2 cold damage is probably the best thing. He's not going to be our tank. And the Wraith that we want to use... Draw a card until the end of your next turn whenever you draw a card. And of course, Bunker. And Freedom 5 Bunker. We're all about playing cards right now. So, we're just going to jump right into it. Beat it down. Don't even care what's going on. Sonic Mine, whoop-de-frickin-do. Automated Turret, whoop-de-do. No, okay, I want a Hypersonic Assault in hand. I hate Vanish. Okay, first off, this is a really ugly opening hand. Second, we're gonna make it work. Yeah, we're just gonna make it work. Now Tachyon's just going to have everybody draw up, and we'll be good. Legacy Ring, that's going down immediately. Oh wow, we've got awesome combo already out. You know, we're gonna go a little bit risky here. We're gonna have Bunker use his stuff. Surge of Strength. Honestly, I think the answer here is Absolute Zero. Yeah, we're gonna play Cold Snap because that's a beginning of turn effect. Boom. We're gonna drop that bad boy. We gotta whittle down the first Doomsday Device. Impromptu invention is the best. Yeah, we want Razor Ordnance. Gonna drop that. Stunbolt is even better. External combustion is a thing we can do. We also have grenade launcher. Now we're going to tactical uplink again. Lightning reflexes, the legacy ring. Okay, I guess the answer is Legacy, because the Legacy Ring has staying power. Frost, increase all cold damage by 1, reduce all fire damage by 1 at the end. Deal each target. Cool. Whatever. He doesn't do a thing. Who is considered to have the highest HP? Bunker. Cool. First things first, let's see what our options are. Draw more cards. HUD Goggles, good card. Bolster Allies, also good card. Flak Cannon, exactly what we want. Okay, so there's no need to waste that right now. So what we can do is we're just going to drop Surge of Strength. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to punch him. And we've stabilized at this point. We're just going to keep using Bunker's power. His tactical uplink is incredible. HUD Goggles, Thok. Oof. Those are all really good options. Oh, but Bunker can't use his own power. I'm gonna go with the Wraith. help her dig through. We need to get her utility belt out. Okay, we are going to drop this. Trust fund. We need to get good stuff. Throwing knives are nice. Combat stance we can get rid of. Utility belt, there it is. Alright, we can get rid of combat stance. And, we need that utility belt. We don't need this room. I really should play that mega computer. We'll get rid of the throat jab. More mega computer, cool. Flak cannon time. Heavy plating comes out. Okay, that's not a big deal. That normally would be an issue, but Ambuscade does not kill anything. A lot of dancing around right here. Okay, now we got some stuff to do. Again, we're rapid firing this, so boop. That was a waste. Oh well, it's building up burst, which is important. Okay, now the question becomes, do I punch the plating? I think I punch the plating. Let's try tactical uplink again, see what we get. Fleet of foot is not bad. Alright, we're going to back that up to use a power. We're just going to have the flat cannon take it. Flat cannon it up. Again, he's an easy villain to beat. Alright, so the question is, what's this? start building him up a little bit. If we get Cryo Chamber out, I'd be even happier. Ooh, impromptu invention, so good. Hell yes. How many burst cards are in like 6? That's not a lot. Yeah, he's not making it through this round. And again, folks, the only reason I'm doing this is because to unlock Heroic Luminary, this is the part 2. Part 1 is discard a card. What am I gonna? I'm gonna discard Suture Self. Legacy. Sure. Why not? Oh yeah, we're totally using Flying Smash. Well, might as well get our use out of it. Boom. And that's the end of that. So again, folks, why did I play this? This is again for the unlocking of Heroic Luminary. Part 1 of it was to beat Baron Blade in the Realm of Discord without Luminary on the team. Fairly simple. Part 2, which I just did, is playing as the Freedom 5, any variants inside of the Freedom Tower. And lastly, we are going to need to play a game with Luminary on the team, where we unleash all Doomsday Devices, not in the Freedom Tower, in Megalopolis. That place. So, thank you for all tuning in. If you stick around for part 2, which I will be posting later on, I will show you my strategy on how to make this very easy. But those were the 2 games leading up to unlocking Heroic Luminary. I hope you all enjoyed this video, and thanks for watching. I'm IzzyCraze365, and catch you all next time. Later.